All right, what's going on? Thought I would do a quick update. Been a minute. So obviously this is not my gray car that you're used to seeing. So back in February, I did trade in my rear-wheel drive Lux, and I got a all-wheel drive Signature Edition. Got in this iridium blue. Really was feeling this color. See if I can get a little better. But I mean, obviously, if you know Q's, you know the color, obviously. But yeah, so I got the blue. Um, Pretty much stock. All I did was tint the window so far and put my sound system back in. So I do plan to mod, obviously, again. Um, this one's gonna be probably a slower build than the last one. Last go around, I got pretty lucky, blessed, I would say. I got a lot of parts free. I got my intakes free, got my downpipes free. Friends of mine that I met in the community were just upgrading their parts or parting their car out, so they would just give me their leftover parts, and I was just slapping them on. This time around, um, I'm gonna do things kind of more for more power, more speed, which means it costs more money, and highly unlikely I'll get them for cheap or definitely not free. So plans for this one are full down pipes. I'll do 3-inch full down catted. I'm gonna do catted full down pipes. So two things will come into this build as far as why it's going to take some time is, like I said, firstly, price. The parts I'm going to buy are going to be, like, again, not free and much more expensive than some of their counterparts. And then, of course, with the world we're in right now, we got the wait times. A lot of parts just aren't in stock. So the plan will be 3-inch catted full down pipes. Found a few options for those. Haven't looked probably in a few weeks, so I don't know if they're still in stock on the websites that I found them at. Looking at the PLM or the MA Performance full catted downpipes. I'm going to do a 3-inch custom exhaust, catback exhaust. Probably do that first, as a matter of fact. Found a shop that SCS Sweet Culture Studios, the same shop he had his SCS custom catback done at. It's not far from me, so since I have experience with it, trust those guys to do mine as well. Also do a heat exchanger, of course, probably the Mishimoto or the PLM, or I'll go AMS if I can find like a used one. I'm definitely not gonna pay that. I think it was $800 for the regular one. I don't want to do that, so probably do the PLM or Mishimoto. Then I want to get the Turbo P, the HPB, or Boosted 6. I don't know what he's calling it now, but the intakes that are true cold air intakes that route to the front of the grill. Want to pick those up, get some true cold air intakes for once, and I'm gonna do E30 tune again, and this time I'm actually gonna run it on flex fuel. I don't know if anybody knew, but last time I would just measure my E85 at the pump and do calculations using some calculators to get an E30 blend, but this time I'll run it on flex fuel so that I can kind of pump and go and not have to spend so much time at the pump. I kept my subframe collars, so I'll slap those back in, and I kept my oil catch can. I'll put that back in. I have to figure out how to get my catch can in with the flex fuel kit. They kind of sit in the same spot, and I think that's about it. I think that's all I'm gonna do. Yeah, intakes, heat exchanger, full down pipes, catback, subframe collars, and then I'm gonna redo my wheels. They're sitting over here. I'm gonna sand them down, repaint them, and then I'm gonna probably get some Yokohama Oddbond V601 tires is what I'm looking at. 200, I think it was a 280 or 240 tread wear, and I'll be square set up so I can rotate them and get as much life out of them as possible. And yeah, that's it. I really like the car, and I'm gonna do a lot more cosmetics on this car, carbon fiber accents and stuff like that. So really like the car so far. I've driven almost, let's see, I just rolled over 2,000 miles on it already. Got it early February. I really like all-wheel drive. I like being planted. I just grew to hate rear-wheel drive. Nothing wrong with the Q at all. I just got up to 530 torque on E30, and I just never had traction at all. So I just got sick of it. So that was the motivating factor behind going all-wheel drive. Love the car, still love the Q, love its safety. So yeah, I'll be doing some stuff. I think the first thing I'm gonna do is this paint wasn't as immaculate as the paint on my last car, previous owner. I did buy this used with 15,000 miles on it. Last owner didn't appear to be a car person. They looked like they used some cotton towels to dry it off, so some swirls and stuff. So I'll go through that attempt at a paint correction, be my first attempt. And then as I start modding and getting going, I'll make more videos. And I'm gonna do the sport brakes too. I don't want to paint those baby brakes like I did last time. I'm gonna do the brake conversion and get the nice Akabonos on there. So that's it. Quick video. I'll have more as I mod, but it's gonna be slower to mod. But I'll keep you all updated as I mod and as I get stuff going. Goal will be probably an 11 2/4 mile on E30. That's my goal right now with the way that tuning and the platform's going. I think that's reasonable. As long as I can get my 60 foot down, I think we can do it. All right, thanks a lot.